Hello, interlopers. In today's video, I'll be talking about a new dungeon idea I have. We'll be going over what the dungeon is, where you can find it, how you will find out about it, what the rooms will look like, and what kind of loot and enemies you'll see. Okay, so the new dungeon I am thinking about is a temple devoted to the worship of the Abyss. It will be found on abandoned systems. The way you learn about these dungeons is from a new entity from the anomaly. This entity will be named Plutos, or Plutus, and will be stationed next to Ares. Yeah. When you first talk to Plutus, he will talk about strange structures he found in abandoned systems. It will like you to explore them. Plutus will then give you coordinates to the structure and a key to open it. Okay, next we will be going over what the dungeons will look like and what kind of rooms you will encounter. First off, I think these temples will take inspiration here from Mayan temples or Egyptian pyramids. Both of these structures being square, would make it easy for Hello Games to add rooms. Speaking of which, let's go over what kind of rooms you will see inside the temples. There will be two categories of rooms: living rooms and worship rooms. The living rooms will consist of kitchen-like areas to cook food and eat meals, recreational areas to relax and have fun, and sleeping areas for sleeping. Worship rooms will consist of another worship rooms where they will worship strange anomalous objects that the Abyss gave them, a storage room to storage these anomalies and other such things, and the main worship room where they do the main worship to get the artifacts. Which this will also be, of course, the end area where you'll fight the end boss. Okay, finally, let's go over what kind of loot you'll see and what kind of enemies you'll have to fight. With the loot, you will find your normal kind of loot like nanites, units, abyssal horror, parts, and stuff like that. But you'll also find new things like, of course, the abyssal artifacts, which the Abyss gave these worshippers, and all these artifacts will have special flavor text that will describe an anomaly that they have. And you can also then take these artifacts and sell them to Plutos. Um, Next, let's go over the kind of enemies. With the enemies, there will be things that are on the outside of the temple and on the inside of the temple. With the outside, you'll mostly find corrupted sentinels that strayed too close to your temples and became corrupted by its influence. There'll be corrupted variants of the walkers, the quads, and the ones that we already know about, the drones. And once you fight off those and get inside the temple, there'll be things like the normal visceral horrors that we're used to. There'll probably be new types of visceral horrors. And there'll be things that are like corrupted entities, like corrupted travelers or corrupted NPC characters like corrupted Viking, Korvax, or Gek. And there'll also be this thing called the Champion of the Abyss, which is a giant tentacle-like beast that used to be the main leader of the cult. He became this thing after, of course, using the Favor of the Abyss, which is a special type of loot that you can find only on that boss. Okay, that's all I have for today, interlopers. Um, I will see you next time. Subscribe.